Hey everyone, welcome to your weekly gaming news. I'm your host Mona, and let us start off with Scuf Gaming. Scuf Gaming has signed a licensing agreement with Microsoft to become their exclusive third-party hardware developer. Now this means that Microsoft will be getting special controllers for Xbox and will be meaning that they are going to be jumping into esports. With the Xbox Elite controller coming out soon, we could only imagine what type of controllers and surprises that Microsoft and Scuf Gaming have in store for us. Now, outspoken EA Games executive Peter Moore believes that publishers pushing PlayStation 4 remasters are running out of ideas. He states, "We are a company that just likes to push forward. For a lot of companies, remakes are a way to drive revenue. It's sub-cost. It's an IP that's there, you can remaster, and that's great. We don't do that here. I don't think that's ever been in our culture." People are actually frustrated with the amount of remasters that are being out and being pushed on this current gen console. Naughty Dog has a great point. They did a survey and they found out that 80% of PS4 users have not played Uncharted. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm one of those users because I've always been an Xbox fan, but remasters are kind of great to just get different fans into it, especially fans who did not own those consoles before. Now, speaking of Uncharted 4, Naughty Dog as a studio states that A Thief's End represents the end of an era for them. This is according to co-director Neil Druckmann, who talks about saying goodbye to Nathan Drake in an interview. "We get more and more that feeling of this definitely being the end of an era for us as a studio. We've been with this franchise for almost 10 years now, from inception all the way to this point. Luckily, we don't get too much time to dwell on the feeling because we're so busy, but every once in a while, you know?" Uncharted 4 A Thief's End is a final entry in the series starring Nathan Drake, but with the movie coming out and a ton of copies being sold, there's still a lot of life left in this series. Now, this game was originally due to launch in 2015, but Uncharted 4 is now slated to arrive next year in March 2016. The game was delayed in part so that Naughty Dog had enough time to get the ending right, but you will actually be able to get your hands on it a little bit earlier this December when the beta comes out. Now, 'tis the season for video games. It is fall, and you guys know this is the best time of the year for us video gamers out there because a ton of games come out. The fall lineup is pretty intense, and let me tell you, I have cleared out my schedule, my week, my months. I am free to game on until January. Now, we here at the Game Fanatics have compiled a list for you guys to let you guys know what games are coming out, and just a quick reminder because we are pretty sure you guys are up to date, but still. Starting off with this Friday, October the 23rd, Assassin's Creed Syndicate is releasing. I'm pretty sure you guys are excited to get your hands on Jacob and Evie Fry, and so am I. For the next game, I'm just gonna say October 27th because I'm pretty sure you guys know what's coming out, and that's Halo 5. A ton of my friends have canceled Halloween with me because they are gonna be gaming, so Halo 5, everyone. Now, November 6th, Call of Duty is finally releasing Black Ops 3! Kind of the game that I'm very excited for this fall lineup. You know, all the other games are great, but Call of Duty, whew! Get your hands on it. I am very pumped. Call of Duty 3, guys. So on November 10th, we do have two games releasing, and that's Fallout 4 and Rise of the Tomb Raider. I'm very excited for both of these games. So let me know what games you guys are playing, if you're canceling plans to go with friends, if you're canceling Halloween, dinner, dates, everything, weddings, just to play these games. It is okay. I give you an excuse. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to your weekly gaming news. I'm your host, Mona, and I will see you guys next week.